One of the great prophets of old, back in the Old Testament, tells us that with all thy getting, get understanding. And he didn't say that just because it wasn't important. He said it because it was important. You would be absolutely amazed, as in the story of the 3 wishes, where this lady was given 3 wishes. And so she was told that any one of these 3 wishes she could have. So the first thing she wished for was $1 million, or 1,000,000 cedis to you. And almost immediately they came from the mill where her husband worked to tell her that he had had a terrible accident and had been killed, and that the insurance policy that he carried was coming due, and she would receive $1 million or cedis or whatever you want to call it. So she had one of her 3 wishes fulfilled. Then the woman, of course, knew she had 2 more. And so the first thing she thought of was, what a terrible tragedy has befallen my family. So she wished her husband alive again, taking up the second wish. And so, almost within the hour, she heard his footsteps as he was coming across the porch toward the door. And immediately she used up the 3rd wish and wished him back in his grave. She was frightened. And so we see that man's spirit of not really knowing what to ask for is really very, very important. We might give a great deal of thought to this. Not that we try to solve it by thought, but solve it by prayer, by intercession, and by the recognition of what is important.